Google Forms is a powerful free app that allows you to create any type of form and embed it on your website so that you can start capturing leads and sending those leads to your CRM or other database. And today I'm going to share 2 methods that you can use to capture and manage your leads with both Google Forms and Google Sheets. Okay, so just quickly, before we go ahead and launch into Google Forms, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to this channel, and that way you'll stay updated with actionable videos and tutorials designed to equip you with the skills, knowledge, and tools to help your small business thrive online. And with that heavy note out of the way, let's go ahead and improve the way that you capture and manage leads using Google Forms and Google Sheets. Okay, so the first method for capturing leads using Google Forms and Google Sheets is by heading over to docs.google.com, and that's going to take you here. Now, you do need a Google account, and this is a completely free method. Then what you want to do is go ahead and create a new form. You can also create a form from a pre-made template if you like. Then navigate up to the title and rename your form. Then come down and add a form description if you like. Then once you've added a description, what we want to do is navigate up to customize theme, and here we can customize the overall look of our form. Go ahead and customize your header, question, and text style. I'm happy with the default, then come down and click on header. Here we have the option to either use images from themes, we can upload our own images, or use our photos. I'm going to go ahead and use a theme image. I'm happy with this image here. Once you've selected an image, go ahead and click on insert. Here we can change the theme color as well as the background. I'm happy with this color. Then once you're happy with your changes, click on Close Theme. Now we want to add the appropriate fields for capturing the information from our contacts. Our first question, I'm going to call this. This could be full name, name, first name, or last name. I'm just going to add name for the purpose of today's tutorial. Then change from multi-purpose to short answer. Then come down and click on Required. Then what we're going to do is duplicate this and type in email. Why? Well, this means we can connect and reach this lead from directly inside their email inbox. It also means we can engage in email marketing activities. Now, you also have these formatting options down here, but I'm going to leave this for now. Next, I'm going to navigate down and duplicate this again. And this time, instead of short answer, I'm going to click on paragraph. And for me, I'm going to add, please share some struggles that you're having in your business. And this field is not going to be required. Then we have some options up here. We can quickly add another question. We can import questions. We can add a new title and description. We can also add an image, video, and we can add sections to this form. However, because this is a lead gen form, we want to make the form as simple as possible for our potential leads to fill out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add one more. And this is going to be multi-choice. And I'm going to add, how did you hear about us? Again, this is not going to be required. And I want to add a few answers in here. And I'm happy with this form. How did you hear about us? YouTube, Facebook, email, blog, or other. Okay, so once you've completed your form, and before we move on to responses and settings, we want to preview what this form looks like. Okay, so I'm happy with this form. Let's navigate back to Google Forms and then navigate up to responses. And this is where we can manage all our responses. Now, what we can also do is go ahead and click on Link to Sheets. And we can create a completely new Google spreadsheet. We can also go ahead and rename that sheet, or we can connect an existing spreadsheet. For now, we're going to create a new spreadsheet for the responses from this form. And as you can see, just like that, the Google Sheet has been created for our responses. We have a timestamp, when that lead was captured, their name, email, details about their business, and the option that they selected on the form. Okay, so let's head back to Google Forms. What we can also do is navigate up here and click on these 3 dots, and we can get an email notification for new responses. And this is something we want to get notified for. We want to be notified via email if we get a new lead. And as you can see, email notifications enabled. Then navigate up to settings and then come down to responses. Make sure that you have do not collect next to collect email addresses, because we've already created a field for this, and then we do not want to restrict users, so we're going to turn this off. And then keep everything else as it is, then click on presentation. Here we can add a show progress bar if we like, shuffle question order. This is great if you're creating some kind of quiz. Here you can edit the confirmation message. I'm happy with this. Here we want to remove the link to submit another response. And then we have defaults. However, I'm happy with these settings. Okay, so let's navigate back over to questions and then click on send. What we can do is navigate over to this link icon, and we can come down and copy the link to this form. We can also shorten the URL and then click on copy, as this shorter URL looks more attractive. And we can share this form across our different marketing channels.